Today we're back in Alpine Park, and Jeff and I, we're going to tour you through one of our newest show homes.
It's called The Julian by Cardell Homes. You're going to love it.
So if you've been following along with our Alpine Park playlist, you'll have seen many different homes featured here in this incredible new community. And why we're so excited about it at the McCallum Group is spaces like this. Jeff, tell us about what you love about it.
I actually love the vision that they have for this community, where you've got sort of these congregation spaces where you can sit by the fireplace, there are picnic tables, and it's all within the block and group of homes that just makes it that much more intimate.
That's right, and you're never that far from a great space like this. Even that main park that the community prioritized by putting in very early on in the development, something that most developers actually don't do. They're really making sure that you enjoy your life here for those early adopters to this community. Plus, remember, there's that incredible village center. It's been fully approved, and work is going to be starting here next year. It is incredible.
So this is our fourth and final show home by Cardell that we're featuring in this Alpine Park series. And Brad, I have to tell you that one of my absolute favorite parts when you come up to the home is the curb appeal. That front exterior, love it.
Yes, it's so gorgeous. I love that high contrast design of this property. Now this is one of those porch front style homes. However, this one's got a smaller front porch, smaller yard, which I actually think is really cool. Let's take you through it so you can see just how amazing it is. So this is a great home to introduce Jeff to the community with, because it has some really unique features to it. I love what Cardell has done for years now, known as one of our city's top builders. The design, so cool. Now, it's got some great features, like when you first come in the front door, you've got this beautiful home office. Now, oftentimes when you think of a two-story home with a detached garage in the back, you don't think of getting a dedicated office space. That's not the case here. Super important for families, very practical these days to have that. Let's take you into the kitchen where you get some really cool features that I think make this home stand out.
And one of those in particular is the cabinet hardware. This textured hardware, not only with the dark colors being so in right now, it is just so unique compared to what is all out there as well.
And those dark accents play so well together with the softer palettes of these lighter cabinets. You have the two-tone, of course, on the island, on this tower cabinet here, which makes it look just so well done. And it plays beautifully with the soft sort of handmade nature of the finish of those backsplash tiles. Now this is a kitchen with a great layout as well. You've got room for up to 3 to 4 people around the island, and it transfers nicely into this dining space, Jeff. What do you think?
I love this dining space too, because you still have, it's not completely overrun by the kitchen, but you're in a space that is offset. You've got room for a big table to entertain guests, to have lots of people over, whether it's family or friends, and you're not feeling like you're just squished into the kitchen like with so many other properties out there.
What I like about it too is it provides this nice bridge between the two living areas. Yes. So you're not right on top of each other. If you're entertaining and you're sitting over in the living room with friends, we know that part of your guests are always probably going to be hanging out here near the kitchen, so this provides a nice buffer for conversations for Friday nights and weekends. Okay, let's show you that living room space here as well, because I absolutely love it. Tons of room back here, and all of it is really highlighted by the fact that you have a massive window at the back of this property. It lets in so much natural light with the nice textured wallpaper, the white oak hardwood floors. All of it plays so beautifully together.
So outside in the back, you've got a large backyard and deck space. You've got a double car garage, and every laneway here is paved. So when you come into the landing area, you're not dragging in a bunch of mud and extra dirt. It's just nice to have that paved laneway, have a landing space where you can tuck things away and really just put family stuff away so that you can come and enjoy the rest of the home.
I gotta say, Jeff, I just love this floor plan. They've really achieved a feeling of space and airiness in this Cardell home. I love it so much. Now, just to understand the rest of this main floor here, up 2 steps before you head upstairs is a really stylish little half bath, but I think it's time to take him upstairs. What do you say, Jeff?
We'd be silly not to. I gotta tell you, this railing needs to be pointed out, not only with the wood handle and the metal spindles, but the fact that it's open. It's allowing light from the main floor to come up, continue that open flow and plan into the upper level. And continuing with the rest of this awesome upper level, you've got high ceilings once again. You have two great sized bedrooms, whether you have kids or you have guests coming to stay with you. You have an excellent 4-piece bath that brings those materials, those black and white colors through to the upper level as well. And then as you move your way to the primary bedroom, you have a laundry space. Not just a laundry space, but something that actually has enough space in it so that you don't feel cramped. The second you set foot in the primary bedroom, one of the first things you notice is the amount of natural light that comes through the huge window. It is west facing, so you're going to get that light for most of the year and you will love it. Again, another thing to consider here, the warm color palette, the styling cues, it's all drawn in to make it feel more like home. And I assure you, this room is in fact spacious. I know it's a word that gets used a lot, maybe overused, but in this case, it definitely applies because there is a lot of space for a king-size bed, for your furnishings, and it all leads up to this ensuite primary bathroom that does not disappoint. This space is going to make you feel rested, rejuvenated, so relaxed in fact that guess who's already here?
It's true, guys. I was just taking a moment for myself. Is that so wrong? Let me tell you a little bit about what I love about this ensuite and why it's got such a zen vibe to it. Okay, first off, it's this floor tile. It's got that Carrara marble look, but with the durability of porcelain. It has a very high-end feel, and this walk-in shower with that bright white, crisp-looking tile in there means that this space feels open and airy. That's also because we've got these great large window that's high enough up to be nice and private and discreet with your neighbors, of course, but also let in lots of natural light into the space. The dual vanity, all of this in an 1,800 square foot, 2-story home with a detached garage at a price accessible for so many families. Hey, so let us know what you thought of that tour in the comments. And Jeff, what do you think about being introduced to this amazing community?
I've been selling real estate for a lot of years now, and there's just something really special about Alpine Park. This whole concept of new urbanist living, you know, from the paved laneways to the special spots around where people can congregate. It just has that sense of community that's different than just about anything that I've experienced.
I absolutely love it. To actually execute on an idea like this, not just the vision, not just the developers, but you need buy-in from the builders. And Cardell is one of those builders that have came in here, completely adopted this idea of what they're trying to achieve and executed it perfectly with these 4 show homes that we featured. Now we've got more great builders to show you as well. So what we want you to do is make sure you subscribe and check out our full playlist of videos. And listen, if you want to come down and see this home in person, you just check alpinepark.ca for those show home hours. And if you want a personal tour, Jeff, myself, or anyone over at the McCallum Group, right, we'd love to take you through it.